And before we get into our lesson, I want to do replacing English with Haida. So we may not, I don't know if we'll have a lesson today or not. We'll see how it goes. But as you know, these are all living documents. So I'm glad I came back to this and updated it because it needed it. And if we have time, we'll go back to lesson 20, where we left off on practice question number 4. Okay, we're going to start off with our protocols, Haida Nation Anthem, and oh, Hantlaigu is here. Where are you? Hantlaigu are you there? I see it says your hand is raised. Is your mic on? Oh, there you are.
Here I am.
Okay, welcome. Dan Kingsley, good night, Logan. I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see you. Yay.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a fun class today. We're gonna do replacing English with Haida. So, and we may have done it before, but it's been so long ago. We definitely need a refresher. As I was going over it, like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that this was even in this document. So as a nerd, I am excited. So yeah, it'll be fun. And if you want the document emailed to you, I can do that because I did update it. Okay, time for the Haida Nation Anthem. All rise for the Haida Nation Anthem. And sorry if you could hear my heater in the background. It might be spring, but there's plenty of snow on the mountain, so it is cold here. Okay, Haida Nation Anthem. Yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee, yo. Hey, hi, yo ho wee, ho wee, ah wee, ya. Hey, hi, yo ho wee, ah wee, ah. Ah wee, yo ho, yo, ah wee, yo, yeah. Hey, hi, yo, ah wee, yeah. Hey, hi, yo, ah wee, yeah. Yo ho, wee. Yo, yeah. Hey, hi, yo, yeah. Hey, hi, yo, yeah. We're going to do meeting prayer and class reading. I think I'll do the meeting prayer and on a class greeting, Hantlaigu is Iskin Nanjadagan Unset. Would you guys like to alternate on the class greeting? Reading the different phrases? Okay, I think that would be fun. Okay, meeting prayer. O sing sanawai. O sanan itlaktas. O salana. O power of the shining heavens, O sky chief, O Lord above, Hugin Sudas, Asantina Gudan, have pity on what I'm saying. Haji Singayan Kilbagan, I thank you for this day. Ayat Atlan Itlu Kajkat Sandalan At Kilbagan, I thank you for gathering us here today. Hugin is das, Dikkeit, whatever I'm about to do, help me. The month is DA Anna, so that I could do it right. How sing Sanawai? How Sanan Itlakdas? How Salana? Agun Ans Ita. Hantlegu is, if you would say the first line.
Iti dasa.
Hadala isis, ditolam.
Atlan an ans the Goodenight Lagen.
Dalang itsas ish di gudenai lagen.
The long ish an the Hungogang.
Ayat kilang alangsk ang.
The long ant kill lagen.
Jahawa u.
Had kill along Gatat song.
Hulagan, how that was pretty cool hearing you guys speaking in Haida back and forth. Greetings, good people, my friends. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you guys have come. I'm honored with your presence. Today we are learning our language. I thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Let's learn Haida. So that was really cool to have you both participate in that.
It was really fun. I realized it'd be kind of fun to rewrite that section to be like, we are honored with your presence, and have it be a plural speaker. And you could go back and forth like that if you had like two co-teachers teaching a class. And it would be just a different version of that same, like the class greeting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think let's try instead of me saying these phrases 3 times and then you guys say them, some of these you will recognize. So let's have you say the ones that you recognize or that are comfortable with. And then as it goes along, it gets a little bit more difficult. Where does it get difficult? Maybe it's, yeah, in here, it starts to get a little difficult, but I think I will say those ones and then you guys repeat after me. But it looks like for the most part, we could just go around the room. Hantlegu is, would you like to start us off by saying this question?
Sanu Dong Kiang.
Hulagan. And Nanjadigan Unsit, would you like to do the response?
Should I ask the next question back and then we can kind of alternate like that? So that we're alternating who's asking the question and who's saying the response?
Why don't you give the response and then follow up with the question?
Oh, yeah, like the next question, not the same one.
Yeah.
And then we can go down and
then Hunt Lagu is in turn has to answer your question. So you'll be doing this one here and then ending with a question.
Andrea Hinu Dikyang. Sanu Hadkish Dungkyang.
My Guis Hinu Hadkith Di Kiang.
Hulagan. Okay, let me scroll a little bit. Let's skip the exclamation. It doesn't really fit. Okay. Okay, Nanjaragan Unse. This phrase here.
Dung Di Kuyada Dagwang.
Hulagan. Huntlagu is, I'm gonna say this phrase real quick first. Dangusus hat andi hangelgan.
Dang Gusus Has and the Hung Elgong.
Hulagan. How okay, let me scroll onto the next page. I'm gonna say this one really quick. Nangjaraganunsit. Gina Gum Dunk Kangung.
Jinga Gum Dunk Kingang.
Hulagan. How Antlagu is.
Dang Di Tao Las Ijung.
Dungdi Tolas Ejun. Hulagan. How
Tolas Ijung.
Hulagan. How Nangjaragan Unsit.
Hashti Gudnailagen.
I am happy about it. You guys hear me say this one a lot, so I think I'll say it. It seems to be my favorite phrase. Asti goodinais the gun. My bad. I'm sad about it. I'm sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience. It means all of those things. And some of these I'll go over and have you say them. This one here is Adla. Huntlagu is.
Adla.
Akunshwa. Nangjaraganunse.
Akunshwa.
And this is what you guys say to me when you want something repeated. And there's a / here for a reason, because there's 2 different ways of saying it. And they're both correct. There's Hausan Su.
Hausan Su.
Wadu Hausan Suda. Hulagan. Okay, Nangjaragan Unse. Would you like to say this one?
Hula Ao Yasan. Hawa.
This phrase actually comes from the movie The Office, where the boss is yeah, the boss is always going around and he's got this the way he talks is kind of slow, and whenever he asks someone sarcastically if they will do their job, and he was like, that would be great, thanks. And so I was inspired by that so that we could have a little bit of that in Haida, whether it be gratitude or if it be sarcasm. Okay, I'm going to go over this one real quick. Dang la just ligang. Antlagu is.
Dung la dak ligan.
Ang hulagan. Nangjaragan unse.
Dalang wadluan ishti kwagidang.
Ang hulagan. Hantlagu is.
Dung es di kwagidang.
Ang hulagan. Nangjaragan unse.
Hula dunks gudangang.
Ang hulagan. This is one of my favorite phrases. I use it in real life. It's useful in so many situations. As somebody says their health is better, we could reply with hula dunk gun, even if they don't know what we're saying. Like on Facebook, I'll do this. I'll use this phrase on Facebook, and then I will translate it with "That's really good to hear." So I use this one a lot, and also when we text in Haida, phrases like these come in really handy when we need a Haida phrase to text back with. I'm gonna go over this one real quick because we have a blend going on here. Instead of la and u, it's going to be lao. Inong, lao, ijan. Inong, lao, ijan. Antlagu is.
Hinong lao ijang.
Hulagan. Nangjaragan unse.
Sanang anskiltlagang.
Hulagan. They like to say this phrase in Haida Gwaii, but I just really like it. Our people have always believed in giving thanks to a higher power. That did not come from the missionaries, from our own belief system. Always grateful for a new day, always grateful to Sahatai, the above beings, always showing gratitude. That's part of our culture. Okay, this one, I love this one as well. Aji Singai Ik Sangadam. We celebrate this day. We commemorate this day. Hantlaigu is.
Aji Sing I East. Sing Adong.
Hulagan, how Nang Jaragan Unse. Are you there? Nang Jaragan Unse? Hatlaigu is.
Awa Chuna.
Nang Jaragan Unse.
Sorry, I cut out for a second there. Which one are we on?
This one.
Hawa skuna.
Thanks, Dink Thing. And they really do say this in Heidelberg and Kuntlil Hana and I say it back to each other. It's meant well, sometimes it's a term of endearment, but for the most part, it's for comedy. Like if a Haida Nani or auntie says it to you and you did them a favor, then it's a term of endearment. If I say it to you, it's gonna be for comedy. And then we have this question. Instead of always saying Sunudang Haydan, we could say Sunuga Haydan, how are things? Hantlaigu is.
Sanuga Hedong.
Hulagan, how are? And the next two are almost identical. Sanu Ayat Gendang Hedasang. What are your plans for today? Nangjaragen Unse.
Sanu ayat gen dung hidasang.
Hulagan. And this one doesn't have today in it, but it's implied. Sanu Gindang Hidasang. What are your plans? And it kind of means like, what are your plans for the rest of the day? Hantlaigu is.
Sanu Gendang Hidasang.
Hulagan. How and then there's tomorrow. Sanu Adash. Well, Adath could be yesterday or tomorrow, but because we're doing future tense, it's definitely tomorrow. Sanu Adath Gendang Hidasang.
Sanu adash gen dung hidasang.
Hulagan. How are? This one here, Dung HD Easily Dungan. Hantlaigu is.
Dung HD Eastly Dung Dung.
This one is DH Dung Easily Dung Skin. You tried to tease me. DH Dung Easily Dung Skin. Nanjaragan Unse.
Die dung ishli dung sinshkin.
Oh, and then this one is the pronouns are reversed. That's the only difference. Dung HD, Isli dung, Sinskin. Hantlaigu is.
Dung is the Italy dung Sinsken.
Hulagen. I made a meme out of this one. There's two babies on the couch. I don't know, they're twins or something, or maybe they're just the same age. But anyway, there's two babies on the couch. One is laughing and the other one is crying. And so I use this one. At Jediya, Hingon Dung HD, Ishli Dungan. Oh, good grief. I was just teasing you. At Jediya, Hingon Dung HD, Ishli Dungan. Nanjara Gin Unsit.
At Jariya, Hingang Dung Ishli Dungang.
At Jediya, Hingon Dung HD, Ishli Dungan. Hulagan. Now, okay. This one, it's been a while since we've had this one, or it might be new to you. So we have fla and oo, and they're going to be blended together to become flow, flow. High and pretty because of the tone mark. Flow, flow, kishya, sinstlong. This verb is going to sound like since. Sinstlong. That's going to sound like that. Schlau kishya, the sinstlong. Schlau kishya, the sinstlong. Unflagu is.
Wow. Kithya Sinslong. Slough Kithya Sinslong.
Is your mic working?
I can hear him.
Can you hear me now? Tachus?
I can't hear anything.
Can you not hear me either?
I hear Nangjada again.
Let's see what's in chat. Oh, it's on my end. Why would there?
That's funny. So he just can't hear us.
Try again, Nangjada. I heard a tiny syllable.
Wait, can you hear us
you.
now? Can you hear me?
Nope, I didn't hear anything. Okay, so I have to finish off the class with you guys listening and practicing on your own, because I definitely can't hear you guys, even though my speaker's at 36%. So, okay, we gone over this one. Let's go over this question. Slak Kishya Daya. Did I say it right? Slak Kishya Daya. Slak Kishya Daya. Did I say it right?
Slak Kishya
So the W is silent.
Slak Kishya Daya.
I can only hear you guys for half a second, and then it goes back to silence. Okay, let's try this one.
This is so weird. I
Um,
wonder if he'll be able to hear us on the
Sanudang
recording.
Sudang. How do you say it?
Sanudang
Sanudang
Sudang.
Sudang.
Sinudang Sudang.
Sudang. Sanudang
Sinudang
Sudang.
Sudang.
I like that one.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, you guys. Sanudalang Sudang. How do you guys say it? It's just the plural version. This one.
Sanudalang Sudang.
Sanudalang
Sinudalang
Sudang.
Sudang.
This phrase here, Kishyada di Jagayan. I can't say it right. Kishyada di Jagayan.
Kishyada di
Adi
Jagayan.
Jagayan.
Kislada
This
Adi
one here,
Jagayan.
Gam Kintla dalam Jagya Slanga Angam. Gam Kintla dalam Jagya Slanga Angam. Gam Kintla
Gamgintla
dalam
ha
Jagya
dalam Jagya
Slanga
ha
Angam.
angam.
There's nothing you guys can't do.
Gamgintla.
This one here, Xaad Kil Class, Skatagiga. Keep on learning Haida.
Skata
Kil
Agita.
Class,
Xaad Kil Class Gatagiga.
Skatagiga.
Skatagiga.
This
Agiga.
part here is kind of like,
Klask Agiga.
however,
Plaska.
Haida, learn, always, and this ga ending is kind of like old Haida, because normally we would end that with the present tense. But yeah, Xaad Kil Class Skatagiga. Keep on learning Haida. Shlangula Laga. We did good work today, or good work today. Shangula Laga. Again,
Ayat Shangula
no
Laga.
tense ending.
Aya. Flangula.
Ausen Gudang. Ausen Gudang. Ausen Gudang. Listen to it
Hausan
again.
Gudang.
Haksda das Suda. Go ahead, you say it. Haksda das Suda.
Haksda Dash Suda.
Das Suda. Go ahead, you say it.
Da. Suda.
Xaad Kil Class Skatang. Learn Haida with them.
Xaad Kil Class
Skatang.
Xaad Kil
Learn Haida with them.
Class.
You guys know this one. Xaad Kil Talang Skata Sin. Let's learn Haida.
Xaad Kil
This one, Dunk Digudang. Dunk Digudang. Can you hear me? Can you understand me?
Hong.
Dak
Digudang.
Gusus Handang Unsit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Dak Gusus Handang Unsit. Dak Gusus Handang Unsit. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then we have a bunch of responses.
Dunk.
Ge'e, no. Ga'anu,
Dunk.
which is more emphatic. Ja'ulam, of course not.
Ge'e,
Yes.
Ga'anu,
Ja'ang, yes,
Ja'ulam.
indeed. Sure thing.
Ja'ang.
Yes, of course. Then we have since la. Sorry, this is supposed to be right here on this page. Since la, little bit, comes from our verb to try.
Since pla.
Since law.
The next one I'm not going to teach because that's not our dialect, it's from Masset. This is the way we say somewhat kind of hoodoo.
Goodoo.
Hoodoo.
Goodoo.
It also means
Goodoo.
partly. This phrase here, Tilunk, Kaiskade, Gamla Ungam. It's not good to forget your
Kilunk.
language.
Daiskade, Gumla Ungung.
Kilunk, Kaiskade, Gamla Ungam.
Ungung.
Kilunk, Kaiskade, Gamla Ungam.
Kilunk. Daiskade, Gumla
East
Ungung.
to Xaad Kil
I like that one.
Class.
Hawa.
Who taught you Haida? East to Xaad Kil
Cactus.
Skadadaya. Dinan Udi Skadatkin. My grandmother taught me. Dinan Udi Skadatkin. Dangudi Skadatkin. You taught me. Dangudi
Dangudi
Skadatkin.
Skadatkin.
Skiljade Udi Skatkin. Wait a
Cactus
second.
Gutkin.
I
Dagjuice Udi Skadatkin.
have two different
It's kind of fun being able to talk to each other and he can
versions.
keep going.
Yeah. Did you see Duck
Yeah, so I
video this weekend at Lincoln Haida?
need to make
Ge'e, is it recorded somewhere?
Yeah, he received an award.
Ong, I knew he
It
was
should
getting an
be
award.
the
I didn't
same
realize it
as
was being recorded.
these previous verbs. And so, and also here and here. Okay. Yep. Couple more. I was naming off everyone that taught me Haida. Except for the first phrase, Dinanu di Skatutkin, that this is from Dr. Irma Lawrence's Alaska United Phrase Book. Let me see what's in chat. Oh, Anflagu is How Kudals. Thank you, gracious one. Okay, where am I? Let me start with Skiljade Udi Skatatkin. Linda Schrack taught me. Kuyang Udi Skatatkin. Ben Young taught me. Dr. Gul Ishkat Udi Skatatkin. Dr. Marianne Ignace taught me. Just Juan Udi Skatutkin, Amanda Vidar taught me. D. Kwai, Udi Skatutkin, my older brother taught me. Okay, we have enough time to go to lesson 20 in our curriculum doc, which is ever growing and will continue to grow. Okay. Let me scroll a little bit more. Okay, we left off here. Let me make sure. Yes, this is lesson 20. And we are on Stenson 4. Kuginai Aho, Kwai is Ungam. Her older sister is not at the store. Gum is not at the bookstore. Gum Kuginai Aho, Kwai is Ungam. Her older sister is not at the bookstore. And keep in mind, we now use Kuginai for bookstore, and library is Kuginai because it's a house of books where you look at the books. And Kuginai is book house, and it's implied that you buy the books there, and at the library you read the books. So, okay, place. We need to translate it. Katanai Cindy Dune is.
Katana Cindy Dune.
Gatanai ak Cindy Dune is.
Isn't your younger sister Cindy at the restaurant? Katanai restaurant. At. KW is yes or no question marker. And then we have Cindy, and then we have Dune. Younger sister is. Oh, so I gotta get rid of this part here. Is your younger sister Cindy at the restaurant? That's what it's saying. Okay, and we could choose to answer that question. Oh, let's see what's in chat. Isn't it Cindy's younger sister? Yeah, that works. whoops. Isn't it Cindy's younger sister? There's a typo here. Isn't it Cindy's younger sister at the restaurant? Let's try get A. Let's see what's in chat. I thought I had it like that. Is Cindy's younger sister at the restaurant? That works. Guitar. Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, so now it reads as Cindy's younger sister at the restaurant. Oh, with I need to look at the framework. Okay, so I need gum. Add gum katanai Cindy, I can't type. Dune, is gum. No, Cindy's younger sister is not at the restaurant. I can't type. Here we go. So let's go further and say katanai all scan agent. So her paternal aunt is at the restaurant. There we go. Okay, so it's number 6. Gum kuginai danja is is it your wife at the bookstore? Danja, your wife, is negative. Gum is a negative. KW is yes or no question marker. Kuginai at the bookstore. Isn't your wife at the bookstore? I'm going to move on to Chagwa. I Kuginai all is wrong. Okay, this W here is telling us that all is they. So today they are at the bookstore. Stan Sanga, Sanudalan Kwai, Kiang.
Sanudalan Kwai.
What's your guys' older brother's name or older sibling's name?
Ricky.
Oh yeah,
that's funny. I could say that too because Kwai counts for like your parallel cousins as well as your siblings, and I have an older cousin named Ricky.
Older. What is your guys' older brother's name? Oh, how Hamsaiku is for that response. Clash Wansangu, Shlanu June, Kwai Ejun, Kuginai Agua. Oh, I'm sorry, my tone wasn't supposed to go up at the end. Kuginai Agua.
Shlanu June, Kwai Ejung.
Yeah, with the plural, you can't tell if they're talking to a female or a male. Because what it's really saying is what is your folks' older same-sex sibling's name? So so I just chose a gender. What else is in chat? If there's a mixed group, that's a good question. I don't think there is a preference. Like if you have to say brother's name first or sister's name first. Yeah. So maybe I should change this to the actual breakdown. What? Yeah, this is really is. What is your guys' older same-sex sibling something like that. Complicated, I know. Okay, Swanson Good, Fano June, Kwai Ejan, Kuginai Agua. So where is June's older sister? With this, why we know it's an older sister because there's a female here. And they're kind of assuming that, oh, not library, bookstore, at the bookstore or at the bookstore, right? Okay, now we have clock. We're out of time. I need to finish this really quickly. So I know that we go on to 21 next time. Tlanu Hall Dun Iswang.
Tlanu Hall Dun Iswang.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, where are their younger same-sex siblings? Because this W means plural, so hall is plural, and then Dune is a younger same-sex siblings. Let's see what's in chat. Yes, I'm gonna send out the docs. Okay, I'm gonna stop share. How thank you guys. I gotta run clock back into work, and I'm gonna send you the replacing I did it with English doc. How Kachkoon. I'm gonna run.
Fish. Bye.